I had my internship at Wood TV8, which is a news station in Grand Rapids, Michigan, and it's market 41 out of 206.
So I interned at the Center for Creative Solutions out of LaPorte. It's a nonprofit that focuses on bringing creativity into local communities and schools. So I worked mostly remotely on this internship, which was great for flexibility for me. Day to day, I did a lot of communication with local K-12 schools about our poetry contest and juried showcase.
Some things I did on my internship were I went on a boat to do weather forecasts on Lake Michigan and going to the beach. That was really fun. And the day-to-day things were forecasting in the weather center that they have. They call it the tracking center.
I designed the poetry book that all those poems went into, and on a couple occasions I would go and photograph events such as book readings or a breakfast celebrating the different creative minds in the area.
I used their weather graphics. They call it Baron, the weather system, the graphic system that they use. So I used that, which is different than the one we have at the UTV. So now I know how to do both of those, which is really convenient. And then I also did Miranda Park parties, which is helping other kids and like doing summer school, where we threw a recess basically for kids in summer school. So that was also really fun. Some things I learned during the internship was the weather system, like I said, Barron, that's different than WSI. So that was really cool to learn that side of the thing.
I learned a lot. Definitely I needed to crack down on my organization. I was doing that on top of a couple other jobs and schoolwork.
And then another thing was just doing a weather forecast. I actually got to not go on air, but learn how they do it in actual TV. It's a lot different than VUTV. There's some similar aspects, but doing actual TV in a news station is definitely more intense. And the meteorologist definitely gave me some tips and tricks on ad-libbing and all that sort of stuff. So that was definitely helpful.
Organizing and getting things together to professionally call people to have things done on a specific deadline. I also learned to advocate for a deadline. A lot of times in smaller internship spaces, I've learned that they give you a lot of freedom with your schedule, which is great, but at the same time, things just sneak up and they need things done and they didn't tell you. And so really advocating for yourself and being like, I need to know when things are happening so that I can help you. Those are things that I really learned that have helped me even now going into professional fields.
My favorite thing during the internship for me at least was going on the boat and doing weather forecasts with the meteorologist that would do that. Usually it was Sarah Flynn, one of the meteorologists there. And it was just really fun because I got to go on a boat for free. And doing beach forecasts during the summer is really important, especially in West Michigan, because water is actually pretty dangerous. It's more dangerous than severe weather in West Michigan. So doing that and helping people out in that way was really cool.
So I think probably my favorite task/project was creating the book that all these poems came into. We had so many submissions from students in ages 5 through 16, 17, and it was so much fun to read all these poems and fit them in this book and get creative with the design of it as well. It really pulled on as many skills as I had learned here, and so that was a really fulfilling project to work on.